An hour later, Sam sat on a tree stump, out of breath. The density of the jungle made him feel small, expendable. He had had enough for the day and picked up his machete to go. But before he began the trek back to the field station, a dark pocket of the undergrowth caught his eye. The sun was low, so there was little detail on the forest floor. Slowly, he approached the shadowed area covered in a green veil of vines. A change came over the forest. Silence. He felt the eyes of every creature in the forest watching him now, as though he had walked into a hostile party where he knew no one. He continued onto the tangled web of vines and obsessively started yanking them away. As he pulled faster, he saw a large piece of wood buried in the natural growth. He reached deep into the moist pocket and slowly extracted a large wedge of wood covered in tiny symbols. It was the missing piece of the Omagwan wheel. As soon as he had the piece in his hands, the forest erupted. The screams of what seemed to be every animal in the jungle rang through the trees. Unnerved, Sam threw his pack over his shoulder and started home at a rapid clip. All around him now, the clamor in the trees continued to spread, radiating further into the jungle with every step he took. He stopped, the hairs on his neck prickling with fear. Maybe it's not me that they're so afraid of. Slowly, he turned to look down the path behind him. Nothing. All he saw were the giant mahogany trees bordering the trail. Yet his senses warned otherwise. Someone, or something, was there, watching him. He turned back to the path. The mayhem in the forest continued to escalate. Deafening screams from the monkeys in the trees spread around him. But as he stared at the base of one enormous tree, just off the path 50 yards behind him, the forest suddenly quieted. Within seconds, not a single sound could be heard except the beating of his own heart. Then he saw it. From behind the tree, the long, slender snout of a huge wolf appeared, lips peeled back over many long white teeth. The animal's deep, guttural growl made Sam freeze with fear. It was charcoal black and as large as a full-grown Great Dane.